that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find.
Sound test 1 2, testing 1 2 3. All right, welcome everybody to 7 Days to Die with insane difficulty and zombies always run. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are here in town, and I'm going to kind of show you the aftermath of Horde Night 63, which I did last night and posted or recorded that for a normal YouTube video, which I will be posting up for tomorrow, for release tomorrow. So you guys get a little bit of a sneak peek at what happened before then. And so basically what I did was I started Horde Night on this little building here. And remember, this is Horde Night 63. I have super high game stages, and so, you know, it was absolutely nasty Horde. But so what I did was I started on this building, and the idea was I was going to hop from building to building. This was the second building I went to until they collapsed, and then would just keep running, you know, from one building to the next, just to see how long I could last. Now, I had no, you know, expectation that I would survive the night. You know, we were just doing this, you know, just to be crazy and have fun, you know, sort of thing. I know if I was seriously trying to survive a Horde 63 with high game stages, I would not have done it this way, but I just did it for fun. So, and it was fun. It was absolutely crazy. So I started on this building. This building lasted maybe one in-game hour, not even quite one in-game hour. And I was standing on this part trying to avoid cops because they were spitting up at me from down below here. And then, hey, Jay Stone, how you doing, bud? Thanks for joining, man. Hope your Saturday's going well. Yeah, so I was standing on this building here, and the cops were spitting up, and it was actually going through the blocks and hitting me and, you know, doing major damage. So I was already in trouble, you know, right off the bat. So that building collapsed. I had beer, right? So I quickly ran over here and jumped up onto this building. I had the ladder set up, and this building lasted not even an in-game hour. I mean, it came down really fast, you know, because these are pretty wimpy buildings. And go away, nurse. I'm trying to do a show here. Thank you. So yeah, so that building came down, and then so I ran over to this one and managed to hop up here. This is one of the building has like a stairwell, and this building held up a little bit longer because it's a little bit stronger than those other ones were. But it eventually came down too, and when it came down, I broke my leg. I got caught down in this little hole here. I got hit by a zombie and started to bleed. And so here I am trying to limp away, you know, over to the next building, which was this one. I think I maybe got this far, I don't remember. And then I actually died. I actually bled out, but it didn't matter because, I mean, you know, the zombies were chasing me. I was limping because I had a broken leg. They would have killed me anyways. And so that pretty much ended Horde Night here in town with the little building hop antics. Whoa. Over here, boys. Here, take that. Make sure he stays dead, and make sure he stays dead. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it was fun. It was crazy. And then I spent the rest of my Horde Night back at my base, and they tore the shit out of that place too. And we're going to go back there. In fact, you know, the first part of the stream is basically going to be me putting that damn thing back together. But it was pretty fun. Oh, you're almost over your hangover, huh? Swears off drinking for several more months. Yeah, I know I don't I try not to drink too much anymore, man. At my age, hangovers hurt too much. And I didn't have it drink at all yesterday because I actually was a little bit under the weather yesterday. Had a little bit of a bug, so wasn't feeling all that great. Still not back at 100%, but I'm sure I'll recover. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty good today. All right, so let's go back to the base, and I'll show you the destruction. The Horde Knights, the 63rd Horde. Well, it's not the 63rd Horde. It's Knight 63 Horde. Caused over at the base there, and then we got to get it fixed up. So I'm not sure what I'll do for the next Horde Night. I have something else in mind. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I'm sure it'll be, probably just as stupid and crazy as the last the last 3 that I've done. But it's fun. Oh, there's some meat. Makes for a good show and all that. No, I don't want your meat. Actually, that didn't come out right. And I don't either. But anyway, never mind. Moving on. Let's get this deer. Oh, might help if I load my gun, huh? Shoot it right in the butt. Terrible place to shoot a deer in real life, by the way. If you're a hunter, then you know what I mean by that. Alright, let's get some venison here. How much did we get? 10 pieces. Alright, that's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been on, any kind of a binge like that in a very long time because, like I said, back when I was, in my 20s, not that, I didn't drink a lot anyways, but when I did, you get over it in a day. It takes me like, 2.5 days to completely get over it at my age, so not worth it, man, not worth it. So let's go back to our forge house, which is our temporary base, and we'll survey the damage there. So we spawn back here, which is where a bedroll is. And then the horde came in again. And they basically, this entire base of the base is solid concrete, except for just the one tunnel that goes through. But what was happening is the game was spawning the horde in kind of over this way. Oh, look at that. I have a horde of vultures here. You guys want to come and bring me some feathers, do you? Well, here, let's leave them alone for the moment. So they were spawning in kind of and started to come from this direction. Yep. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, but I got a vulture here that's going to try and nip me in the butt after he's done doing his little circling thing. Come here. Okay, there's some feathers. Except for that I don't have room for them. So where'd they go? Feathers are really hard to see when they drop on the ground. All right, probably lost them, but that's okay. I've got plenty of feathers anyway. Oh, they're there. They're there. Okay. I picked up grass. Yeah, these are really hard to see. Okay, so anyway, they were coming from this direction, and some of them were actually coming across my little bridge here, but most of them were dropping down here, and then, they just dug all the way through here like a hot knife through butter, busted through my concrete wall, and then they were all down in here, trying to bust through to get me at the base. Meanwhile, my shotgun turrets and my blade traps were just shredding them like crazy, so it was absolute carnage, coming in through here. And I was up there standing on this. I didn't have any weapons with me because I lost them No, I had weapons. I didn't have any ammo with me because I wasn't very well prepared. The only thing I had was pipe bombs. So I made a bunch of pipe bombs, and I was just throwing them down here left and right and just blowing the shit out of everything. And anyways, it was it was a crazy hard night. It was a lot of fun, though. So if you're curious to see how that all went down in all its gory detail, and I mean that literally, check out the video. I'll have it posted 8 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow morning on my YouTube channel. So anyway, yeah, so you don't drink that much, but when you anymore because no 11. Oh my goodness, yeah, there's no way I'd drink 11 beers now, man. That would kill me. Oh geez, that's a lot of beers. At least for you and me at our age, right? All right, so we got to get this damn thing repaired. Fortunately, I have the materials to do so. So let's see. I need to unload a few things first of all, so let's do that, and then we'll get started. So I want to put my good armor back on. That's going to need to be repaired. So let's just throw all the armor and stuff in here for the moment, and then we'll get it sorted. Let's see, I got some jars and some gun parts. Those will go up here. Let's get our light on. AZG Sweetie Goodness, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Let's see. Let's put the gun parts in here. And jars go over here. Yeah, drinks that go down smoothly are the most dangerous ones, that's for sure. I used to make my own beer. I was a home brewer for a while. And actually the reason I stopped doing it is because I was enjoying my own product too much, if you know what I mean. But I made this Citra IPA, and it was just absolutely delicious. It turned out amazing. And, you know, some of my coworkers, my boss, my friends and stuff, they just loved it to death. And that beer was like that. You know, it tasted so good. And it was I don't remember the ABUs on it. I think it was like 6-7%. So it was pretty potent stuff. And man, you had to be careful with that. Okay, so food. Raw food goes in here. Yesterday, I did some interior decorating, and I put that video up this morning if you want to see that. But basically, these guys here, they're actual storage boxes. You know, they're just the same thing as this, but I painted them, you know, to look like ovens because that's where I do my cooking. Got a sink in there. Got a couple refrigerators. So the idea here is we're going to put raw food that can spoil anyway, like meat. And I guess we'll do eggs and berries, that kind of thing, in the fridge. And now I know we don't actually have to in the game. Nothing spoils in the game, but we're just doing it for funsies. I suppose we could probably put bacon and eggs in there too. In fact, you know what I think we'll do? What we'll do is we'll make this canned food. And we'll put prepared... Oh, Caps, hello. We'll put prepared food like soups and, you know, bacon and eggs, that kind of thing. And we'll put that stuff in the fridge. We'll put the food in the top. Are these the same? Yeah. We'll put the food in the top, and we'll put beverages that we want to, you know, keep cool. Like beer, for example. Except for that needs to be on my toolbar. Down in the bottom. That way it's nice and organized and somewhat realistic and very cool. Oh yeah, that IPA didn't last long. I probably made 3 batches of that stuff because everybody liked it so much. It was good. It was good stuff. Yeah, I actually, like I said, I had to stop doing it because, I mean, at one point I must have had somewhere close to 100 bottles of beer in my refrigerator out in the garage. I was bottling, I wasn't doing kegging, which is another thing. That was a lot of work. And it was just too easy to, you know, and too good to go grab one. Because I don't really drink a whole lot during the week, and I usually only have a few beers on the weekend. But it was too tempting, so I said, okay, I got to stop this because not too good for the health, you know. All right, let's put the ammo in here. Put all the rest of that ammo in there. These we'll keep in our inventory. I don't normally carry a club with me. I just had that on me for Horde Night. And gasoline will go in here. This goes in the medical. And we will sell the hunting rifle schematic. Looks like I need to drink. So yeah, my plan for today, guys, is for the first part of this stream, we're gonna repair all of this. So we'll get that done first. And I need to another problem that I ran into, and I didn't really think about this until it happened, was that I had these blades all around the base, you know, on all four sides, but I only had one wire connected to the first one, and then just connected all of those together in a I don't remember what the electrical term is for it, but a circuit. And so when they broke the first one, all the rest of the blades went down. So one of the things I've got to figure out is I basically need to run a separate power line to each individual blade trap. So that way, if one gets destroyed, the rest of them are still working. So that's one mistake that I made. The thing that's going to make that tricky, though, is remember I told you this whole entire thing down here is solid concrete. So I'm going to have to punch through solid reinforced concrete at that to make that happen. If I want it to look good, the simple thing to do would be to put the relays on the outside and then run the wires that way. That would be much easier, but it might look stupid. Plus the relays themselves would be exposed unless I do something to cover those up. So I have to think about that. I'm not going to do that today on this stream because that's going to be quite an undertaking, but that is something I have to take care of before I get another big horde at this base. Because had the blade traps stayed running, I wouldn't have this much damage. The blade traps would have kicked the shit out of those zombies, but unfortunately for about the second half of the night they weren't running at all. So anyway, live and learn, right? Okay, so continuing on. Oh, looks like we got an airdrop. And I'll bet you it is in the water again. No, it isn't. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's mark that up. Most of the time it throws it in the water because I'm on an island here. And we'll go grab that here in a little while. See if we got some goodies. Grab the rest of that out of there. Let's put our backup mini bike back together. That's another hard lesson that I learned is that I didn't have a backup mini bike on Horde 49, I think it was, and I was killed on that Horde too. And I had to basically hoof it all the way back to my original base, which is a long walk. So now I have a backup mini bike here, and I have a backup mini bike at my desert base. See, it takes me a while, right? But I eventually catch on. It's just kind of the way I've been all my life, you know? It is what it is. I guess the important thing is that I do eventually catch on most of the time. It's taken me almost 30 years to figure out how not to always get in the doghouse with my wife, you know, so... Let's see, this goes in here. The bow... Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Where I put bows. And then the gun parts, we will... Actually, let's... Yeah, no, we'll put those in there for now. Wrong case. This one. See, now that's the problem with having everything all nice and neat and organized. Now I've got to put everything away correctly. That's right. I wouldn't have it any other way. I like everything to be you know, everything in its place and a place for everything kind of thing, you know. I probably butchered that saying, but you get the idea. Let's see. This will go in here. We'll sell that because I think we've pretty much learned every schematic in the game. And then the next thing, or one of the things I really got to get going, and I know I keep saying this, but is I got to get a garden going. But my plan is to have the garden here, you know, in the estate. And I have to kind of do a little bit of leveling and surveying, I suppose, to figure out, you know, exactly where the stuff is going to go. So I don't want to just, you know, kind of plant the garden and then find out later that I have to move it because it's, you know, that's a lot of work. But that is a high priority thing because I don't have anything growing at this base. I always have to go back to my desert base if I need food and stuff, and that's getting kind of old. I think we have everything put away now. So let's get our armor situated. Excuse me. What do I need? I need that to be repaired. And I think I'm actually... Oh, and I need that to be repaired. Looks like the rest of it's in pretty good shape. I do have some purple gloves. The problem, though, is that I don't have any points in armor smithing. I'm thinking about actually putting some in there. So when I go to repair this stuff, I lose quite a bit of the quality on it. But it's already pretty high quality, so it's not really that big of a deal. So that was 505, now it's 483. But, you know, I mean, that's still a very good piece of armor, so not a big deal. What did I do? Just put that back on? Oh, yeah. I want to repair those, not wear them. And we'll repair these. And usually what I'll do is I'll just buy, you know, my armor from the trader. So all these pieces here I've bought because there's no way I can make that myself. And then just wear them until they start getting down into the low blue. And then at that point I'll just go buy some new armor. So it works out pretty good. But it'd be kind of nice to, you know, to be able to repair them and not lose so much quality. And I even have Mr. Fix-It, or the Fixer, maxed out. But because I don't have any points in armor crafting itself, I still lose, you know, quite a bit of quality on those. Alright, so I think that takes care of that. How are we doing on food and drink? Not too bad a shape. Let's throw back a couple more of these and maybe we'll hit a stew to get that capped off, and then that'll take care of our food and drink for a while. So we put that in there. Got a pretty good supply of meat stew going. Siri, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? Or afternoon for you, I suppose. Are you going to join us on Empyrean this today? At 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. British Time? So I'm going to need this and that. And I don't think I need my chainsaw. Okay. The other thing I think I'm getting pretty low on is repair kits. I have 13 here. Got a little bit of oil, so let's make some more repair kits, because we're going to need them. Every time I've been to end the game in 7 Days to Die, repair kits, or oil more specifically, always seems to be the choke point. Because you can make oil with oil shale in empty cans, but the problem is getting enough empty cans. So that's what we want to do. Let's get some oil going. And we need 21 minutes of burn time for that. Oh, I guess I need 24 oil shale. Not a problem. I got lots of that. Got lots of that back at the desert base. So we'll make up one thing of oil, and then we'll get some repair kits going. Got a nice little collection of fertilizer going here for when we do start planting the garden. So I need 1 dookie, 10 nitrate, and 3 dirts to make another fert. Dirt to make a fert. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Eight minutes and 22 seconds of burn time. Oh, you're doing that again on me, huh? Oh, I guess I just needed to turn it off. Okay. Close enough. And now let's make some repair kits. So for that we need forged iron, we need cloth. We already have the oil and we need duct tape. We got lots of duct tape. Okay, get some repair kits going. And now we got to do some repairing. I think I'll keep that in my inventory. We're going to need at least 1 stack of steel, I'll betcha. We're going to need some rebar frames. We're going to need some concrete mix. Probably take about 4 of those. Oh, I was going to pull this back out because I'm getting hot. Let's repair it as well. Woodworker80, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Hope your Saturday's going well. Don't need to carry this around. What did I do with my armor? How did I put that back in there? And I can't take me anywhere, I'll tell you guys what. Where is my... Did I just scrap my... Yeah, I did. I just scrapped it, I didn't repair it. Oh, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. Let's get that on before we overheat here, and then we'll finish making these. Doing good. All right. Awesome, Woodworker. I've got to stop by and check out your videos there. It's just, you know how it is. It's so hard when you have, you know, so many friends streaming and you want to support them all, but there's only so much time of the day kind of thing. But I'll definitely stop by and, you know, take a look at some of your videos. I want to do that for sure. Siri. Oh, you can't make it tonight, huh? Your son's not feeling well. I understand. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope he gets better. I was actually under the weather myself yesterday. Wasn't feeling too good. Still not at 100% either. So I know how that goes. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to just repair this like it is. Like I said, eventually I'm going to have to come up with a new solution for the wiring on the blade traps. But I'm not going to do that today because I have to kind of think about how I'm going to do that. So in the meanwhile, we're just going to repair this all back up. Because we're still going to be getting running hordes and screamer hordes, you know, coming through here. Like they always do. Ah, crap. I didn't want that to be steel. Ah, well. Okay, we'll have to wait for that to cure. So this little base has withstood 2 partial Horde Knights, high-level Horde Knights, and it's held up really well overall. Once I got back here, I really wasn't in fear for my life, so to speak. I just knew I was going to have a lot of repairing to do, but I have a lot of confidence in this little structure that it's you know, can hold up for quite a long time. Now, granted, I didn't have the full brunt of the Horde Knight on this base because I spent the first part of it in the town there, but you know, I still think that it would have survived just fine. I would have just had a little more damage. You know, they probably would have punched through here even further. But the other thing, too, is if you watch the video, I was standing on this platform for most of the time, so I wasn't really giving them a reason to break through even further. Ouch. And I was throwing pipe bombs down on their head the whole time, or most of the time, too, so... Gotta love the pipe bombs. Okay, let's see. Let's pop in and grab this stuff here. And then I think that takes care of everything on the main wall. So now we got to put some rebar in. Yeah, this base is awesome, Siri. If you get a chance, you know, check out that video that I'll post tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. my time. At one point, these blades, because I had these blades all around the whole base on all four sides, and they were just going full bore and it was a meat grinder. It was so funny, just shredding the hell out of the zombies. I was very proud of my little base here. Okay, now let's see, let's repair these bottom pieces. Oh, you know what, I need some scrap iron for that stuff. I knew I was forgetting something. I always forget something. It never fails. We're also going to need to make a bunch more shotgun shells because I pretty much expended almost all my shotgun ammo, at least in these front turrets here. But they also did a really good job of taking out Z's last night too. Very impressed with how well the shotgun turrets work. They're just expensive as all get out to you know, maintain because of the ammo and stuff. Oh, you're gonna get on the server tomorrow night just to get used to. Yeah, you're welcome, Siri, to join our server anytime you want to, and just play, you know, by yourself. Get used to it. Absolutely. The only rule with that is you have to prank Eocon if you get on. You have to do something to prank Eocon. And that goes for all the rest of you too. If you guys want to join us on the Empyrean server, let me know. You're more than welcome to. I'll send you the connection info. It's a hell of a fun game. We will be streaming that today, starting at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. If you want to get in on some of that as well. Okay, so let's see. We've got to fill in this dirt down here, and to do that, we need some dirt. So I forgot something else. Grab a stack of dirt, or ground rather, to be more precise. When I dug out the big moat, I have, as a result of that, stacks and stacks and stacks of dirt. And I hung on to it all because, you know, I knew we were going to need it for leveling out ground and repairing and that sort of thing. So we'll get these spikes all repaired up. Woodworker, I have Empyrean Galactic Survival running right now on a server. And so that's what we're doing multiplayer series on. Have you played that game or seen it before? Oh, you're gonna use the this base on War of the Walkers series? That'd be cool. It's really easy to make. It's not you know, nothing real complicated. One thing to keep in mind, and I think you're aware of this, but you know, this is all reinforced concrete. I just messed it up. I've just painted it to look like, you know, log cabin blocks, but it's the whole thing is actually, except for the roof, is reinforced concrete. So, you know, because this little base gets hit all the time by screamer hordes and running hordes, and that's what it's for. It's my forge house. So, you know, I heat it all up, and then the screamers come in. But since I put the shotgun turrets in, you know, more often than not, they take the screamers out before they even have a chance to scream. So it works really well. Let's repair that. Oops, I didn't. That's the problem with having the steel in your inventory, is sometimes you make a concrete steel when you didn't mean to. Not that that's a big deal, because I have plenty of steel, but it just looks kind of weird as all. Oh yeah, get it. If you like, let's see, Imperion is kind of like a combination of, I'd say, like, you know, Minecraft and Space Engineers. Minecraft, because it's a block building game and it has a destructible environment, so you can, you know, dig down into the earth just like you can in this game. And Space Engineers, because one of the main mechanics of the game is that you can actually build your own spacecraft. And, you know, things like physics come into play to an extent. But you can design and build your own spacecrafts, your own hovercrafts, capital vessels, those sorts of things. And then you can actually fly them out into space and go visit other planets. So it's really cool because, you know, they kind of combine all those elements together. And it's just a really fun game. I love it to death. Yeah, we'll repair all that, or fill that stuff in from the other side. Damn it, I did it again. I just want to get this back together as quickly as possible because we're probably going to get a running horde here any minute. Repair our ladders here. Okay, so we want to make that steel, but we have to wait for the we need 4 log spikes, so let's do those. We have to wait for that concrete to cure up. Yeah, sir, I'd like to, if you decide to do this on your War of the Walkers, I'll be interested to see you do it. Get these all back up to steel. Okay, these are all ready to steelize. All right. One more block here, and it should be looking good. Now, let's go along and repair anything else that's steel so I can get the steel out of my inventory, and then we'll do the rest of the concrete. Oh, I don't I don't care about that, Siri. I mean, I appreciate it, but I just think it would be cool if you made it too and, you know, found it useful. I'll fix that with paint later. I mean, theoretically, I could, you know, this could actually be, you know, my main base for the rest of the series, but my plan is to build something bigger. This is just a forge house and an interim base in the meantime. All right, I think that takes care of the steel on this side. I need electrical parts and mechanical parts to repair those guys, so we'll grab those later. Yeah, you know, I might I might set up relays on the outside. Maybe not for every one, but maybe one connection per side, just to give it a little more redundancy. And I could probably protect the relays by putting them in, I don't know if I really have room to put them inside the base, but I could at least put like a box around them or something. So that way they're protected from spit. That's probably a good compromise for now because, again, you know, I lost the use of my blades about halfway through the night. Had these all still been running, I could have, you know, tried to lure the zombies along the moat over to this side and, you know, get them chopped up instead of having them all just stay in that one spot. But that's okay. Live and learn. We'll do better next time. Since that block's already steel, we might as well keep it that way. I might have a bout of excessiveness one of these times and make the whole thing steel. Hey, why not, right? It could use it. It gets the crap beat out of it all the time, so. Okay, so I think... Oh, we got a few more spikes to do. I like to try and get the steel done first, and then I get the steel out of my inventory so I don't accidentally make the concrete steel when I'm repairing it. That's my modus operandi there. Okay, am I missing anything on the steel? Yeah, there's a spot. I have to wait for that to cure. Oh, there's a couple spots. I must have not done this side. Did I do this side? Yeah, I don't remember. Apparently not. Or if I did, I didn't do it thoroughly. Cold, are you? Siri, were you on the stream, the very first part of the stream when I showed everybody what I did upstairs? That means it hit. We'll repair the ladders here. That's in good shape. Yeah, this side didn't see quite as much action as the front side did. All right, well, I probably missed a couple spots, but we can always come back later. So let's put the steel back away for the moment. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, okay, yeah, we need to repair the turrets too. Well, I guess the spit must have come through and hit those as well. If that's the case, then I wouldn't even want to have bars on them at all. I suppose it could still protect them from melee damage. Yeah, we used almost a full stack of steel just for those repairs. Only have 27 left. Alright, now let's do concrete repair. So we'll start along the top here. Sure glad I have a nail gun for all this. Oh, let's get the mechanical and electrical parts too, which is going to be in here. Got a pretty good supply of that. Okay, get that repaired. Let's see what kind of ammo we have in here. Probably nothing. Oh, no, we still have ammo in there. Oh, that's because this is the backside. Okay. Oh, you didn't see the top? Okay, look. Let's show Siri the top real quick. So yesterday, I decorated everything up here. So I basically turned all these storage boxes, these are just normal storage boxes, into ovens. Put in a sink, put in a refrigerator to put our raw food in. Turn these into cabinets and just kind of organize the whole base. Made myself a little loft up here, you know, for my bedroll, and a little chest for my personal effects, which is absolutely nothing at this point. It was mostly for decoration more than anything. So yeah, did a little decorating. Let's grab the paint too. I'll fix those 2 spots that I screwed up with the steel. Okay, so I think this is the one. Did we repair this one? Getting at these is a little bit wonky with these bars on the way. You have to hit it just at the right spot. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try it from this side. And the thing is sometimes, you know, you hit the right spot, but then it disappears, so it's really weird. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I know I can do it. I've done it. There we go. Okay, so this one is completely out of ammo. So we'll have to... In fact, let's do this. Let's see... What's this one got in it? Ah, come on, game. You're killing me. There we go. Oh, that one's empty too. So it's these 2 on the back that should have a little extra ammo in them. So let's take half of the ammo out of there. We might as well repair while we're over here too. OCD suffers dream. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let me at you. If I had to do this in a hurry, this would not be good. We'll take half of the ammo out of there. And we'll put it in here. And then we've got to put a high priority on making some more ammo. The problem is, right now, I think I'm short on lead. So we might have to take a trip to the woods and hit a bunch of lead deposits. There we go. I think we want to go this way. And let's repair. Yeah, sometimes it does. See, I'm holding the button down and it's not registering for some reason. So I've seen the game do that before. Last time that happened, I actually had to log out real quick to fix it, but we'll see if we can get it to behave. All right, right. There we go. Okay, that should be okay because on a normal day, like I said, these shotguns, you know, they'll take out a screamer most of the time before the screamer can even scream. And if it's a running horde, it's usually only, I don't know, 15 zombies or so. So it's not like I'm going to run out of ammo really fast. But I need to get them filled back up before the next horde night if we end up doing another horde night here, which we probably will, because I always get killed doing my little antics that I do on horde night and end up back here. Well, I shouldn't say always. I survived horde night 56 through the whole entire night. So, there is that. Okay, so we got everything up top side. Now let's start hitting the repairs down here. Siri, do you have an auger in your War of the Walkers game? Have you found an auger yet? Ow. Okay. So that should take care of that side. This side didn't see a whole lot of action compared to the other sides, anyway. A little bit over here. Jay has an auger? Okay. You're definitely going to want an auger for digging the moat. Because that part, I mean, I've dug pretty large moats by hand before. And the advantage of doing that, if it's fairly early in the game, is you get a hell of a lot of XP. Alright, what is that saying? Oh, I guess I need steel for those as well as the other parts. Okay. Well, we'll take care of that in a little bit then. Am I finished repairing the concrete? No, still have some more spots over here. I've said this before, but if you guys haven't heard me say it before, probably the fastest way to level in Alpha 16 is mining. And specifically mining with an auger. Once you get a hold of an auger, your levels will just shoot up like crazy. I mean, I probably went up, I'd say 5 to 6 levels, and I'm pretty high up already. You know, I'm 164. Just by digging this mode out here, all the way around. I might have even gone up more than that, actually, now that I think about it. But even before you get an auger, get a shovel and start digging with that. Make sure you have Miner 69er leveled up. And if you need to, throw back some coffee. And you'll level very quickly doing that. Okay, I think the concrete's repaired. I probably missed a little spot here and there, but for the most part, the base is back, ready to do its job in defending us, other than the bladed traps. So, what do we need for those? Let's get some of those cooking up. Steel, iron, mechanical parts, electrical parts. Okay, so let's grab some steel. And we got quite a bit of iron, electrical parts of that. Okay, so how many do we need? That's the first thing we need to figure out. So we have 3 there. So we need 1, 2 on that side, 3 on that side for 5. Yeah, so it looks like we need to make 5. So let's run up here. We'll get 3 cooking up in this guy, and 2 in this guy. Speaking of coffee, don't mind if I do. So while those are cooking up, let's jump down here and repair the ones that we have. That one took quite a bit of damage. Yeah, these things, that's the downside to them. And I think it's a good thing, you know, for balance reasons and all that, but they don't last really long. They're fairly squishy. But boy, when they do some major damage. We're talking shred, and I mean that literally. And they'll damage you too, of course, so they're no respecter of persons. Let's fix our boo-boo up here. So we're going to use the eyedropper on that texture and paint that back to log cabin block. Same thing here. Looks like I still have my buzzard friends around. There we go. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Let's figure out how we're going to do these relays now. I'm more interested at this point in functionality because this is temporary. I don't think I'll keep it this way. But the idea is I want to have a separate connection for per side. So if one side goes down, you know, the whole thing doesn't go down. That's the general idea. It's just that I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. Oh, we got some damage. Oh, shit. I did it again. No. That's not what I want to do. Little trigger happy on my... Yeah, I hear you, buzzard. Where's the option to do the whole block? It's not giving that to me. Alright, well, whatever. I actually want to use the wood grain on the inside of that anyway, where the sill is. So we'll eyedrop that. Perfect, okay. What were we saying? All right. So this might not be a bad spot to go out. Do I have any relays made? Let's look at that first. I got 3. And what do those take to make? Forged iron and electrical parts. Okay, I got to think about this for a second. So if I pop a relay out on this side, right there, then I can have a wire coming down, just kind of, you know, one down there, one down this way at an angle. Again, I know it's not going to look that good, but I just want to get something in place to help protect things. And then, I don't know how I'm going to cover that, though. Let's try a little experiment here. Let's just make a plate real quick. So if I'm going to put a plate underneath that, I'm going to have to raise that up, I think. What if I rotate it down? Oh, there we go. That'll work. So that would protect it from spit coming up from down below. But we also want to protect it from spit coming from the side. So can we do that? If we can, then I think that's the way to handle this. So that means we want to do an advanced rotate. And we want this like that. And like that. And then perfect. Okay. I think that's what we'll do. And of course I'll upgrade all those plates to steel, or at least concrete. I think that'll work. So that takes care of this side. Now we got to figure out how the wiring is going to work in here. We could run a wire from this light over to this side. Let's try that. Two, three, four. So I'm going to need a total of 16 plates. I have one in my inventory, so let's make 15 more of those. I should be able to run a wire to there. This one's going to be a little different. Well, it doesn't have to be. We'll just put it up higher. It's going to look dumb, though, having a wire run straight down through the opening. So for this one, well, I'll tell you what. Let me think about that in a minute. Let's do these other ones first, because we already know what we're going to do with them. Grab our wiring tool, and we are going to need some more relays. At least one more, but probably, and it wouldn't hurt to have a couple more of those anyways. So let's just make, I don't know, we'll make 5 more of those for now. That must have been left over from last night. Okay. So we'll take this around over this way and pop it in there like so. And now let's get a couple of our blade traps that we're making up here. We got one ready to go there and one ready to go here. I'm in a little bit of a hurry here because, like I said, I'm probably going to get a running horde any time now. But the shotgun should take care of most of it anyway, so it's not super urgent. Alright, so we pop a wire in there and then down there. Oh, shit. There's a flaw in my plan here. I got to connect everything to the switch first. Alright. Yeah, everything's got to be connected to the switch first. Completely forgot about that. So that means I could put the switch right there. That would make the wiring look neater, but it would put the switch in kind of a weird spot. I mean, it would definitely work. Or, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. And I don't think I have another switch made, so we'll have to make one of those. Let's just double check that first. Yeah, no switches in there. Alright, that's got a Minute and 22 seconds left. This has 4 minutes left. Okay. Let's make a new switch. And what I think I'm going to have to do is probably I'll have to put the switch right here. And then I'll run a cable. Well, now that's going to mess up my light, though. Nothing's ever easy, damn it. Okay. We might have to run separate relays for the blades. There's probably an easy solution here. It's just I just got to think about it. Let's turn that off. It's a little annoying. Think. What we could do is put the switch here. But we've got to get across to all 4 sides. Let's go upstairs. Is there some way we could do this better upstairs? We could maybe put a switch here and then run it straight off the generator. Well, we'd actually want to run it off the battery bank. And then we could put relays in the corners. I'd have to take a couple cabinets out. Or we could put the relays up high outside, put the switch here, and then run the wire straight to them. Now that's going to look stupid too. Nothing's ever easy, huh? I could take this cabinet out. And I don't have a cabinet there. You guys have any ideas? Yeah, I know there's 2 ways that you can approach, the wiring in this game. You can just make it work and, just put it together haphazardly and make it look stupid. Or, you can try and make it look as neat as possible. And I'm kind of in the second camp because, OCD and all that kind of thing. I'll show you what I did down here, when I set up the turrets. I dug all these tunnels, and I have all the wiring set up nice and straight and neat. Looks good. Because that's just kind of how I roll. So all this wiring down here is for the shotgun turrets, and it's all protected. It goes up underneath. Nothing's exposed, and so, I don't really have to worry about the zombies destroying my shotgun turrets. But it's a little tougher with the blades because the blades are, for 2 reasons. The blades are in a different position, number 1, but also I want the blades on a switch because I don't want those things on while I'm down there, repairing or messing around, or even, occasionally fall down there on accident, because that would not go well for me, right? So it's just a matter of figuring out, with the space that we have, the most eloquent way to do it without it looking like complete crap. And that's easier said than done. The correct way to do this would be to do it all internally. That would save, or that would make them less likely to get damaged, the wiring, and it will look so much nicer. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to bite the bullet, get the auger out, and burn through some concrete. Because then what I could do is I could run a wire from the switch down through the floor here, and then just do like a little circuit inside and run the wiring all around and connect them that way. That's really what my gut's telling me we need to do to do this correct. Not only to make it look good, but to to protect it as best as we can. Let's just grab all of that stuff. We'll put our pipe bombs in the explosive box. Let's put the rest of the blade traps in place. So we should be good all the way around. All right, here's what I'm going to do, guys. For now, I'm just going to hook them up the way I had them before. Oops. Wrong connection. I had to turn that damn switch off. Almost gave myself a shave there. Okay. I'm just going to hook them up the way I had before, so if we do get a running horde in... No, correction. When we get a running horde in, we'll be able to use them right away. Okay, that circuit's still in place, but this one is not... All right, that comes around from the other side. Okay. So it should be operational again. Let's just actually complete the circuit all the way around. And like I said, this is how I had it before. But the zombies came in and they busted this out and broke the circuit. So none of the rest of the blades could work, right? So that's the whole point in all of this, is to try and prevent that from happening next time. Did that, what happened there? Take that off. Connect that. Connect it there. And then connect this one. Oh, I see. It doesn't let me loop that through. Okay. I'm sure there's some electrical reason for that, but I don't want to try and think about what it is right now. I know a tiny, tiny bit about electrical engineering and electronics, more from an IT perspective, but not enough to talk too intelligently about it, so I should probably just shut up, huh? Alright, let's make sure this is working. Turn this on. We have... that one's not. Okay. Alright, I totally suck at wiring, don't I? I broke the circuit somewhere. It shows that it's connected. Why aren't those working? Okay, we're going to start all over. We're going to disconnect everything. Disconnect. What's the matter? You're thirsty? Disconnect. There we go. Okay, let's start all over here. So we pop a wire in there. We come down here. And we hit this one. Then we go from here to here. From here to here. From there to there. Okay, and then on this side, we should be able to go from here to here. I'm going to have to really pay attention to what I'm doing when we wire up the main base. Now, did we just lose that connection? Because I don't see it coming through. Have we... I wonder if there's like a limit. I thought you could wire them all up, but... Oh, there it goes. I must have just not clicked correctly. Sometimes it's a little weird like that. Okay. Now, they should all work. And I know I need to drink something. That looks better. So not only is this a nice little hoard fort, but it also doubles as a food processor too. You need to chop up some meat. Ha ha! Okay. So that's just temporary. That's how I had it before. But if we're going to do this right, I think I'm going to need to dig down into the concrete. The question is, do I want to do that now or not? I'm not sure if I do. I'm just trying to really quickly think in my mind how that's going to look if we do it that way. Because ideally what I want to do is I want to have each blade have its own direct connection to the switch. So that way if one blade gets destroyed, it's not in a chain and then the other ones go down. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me think about that. I don't think I'll do that right now because I don't want to spend the whole stream with me, him, and Han trying to figure out exactly how it's going to work. And we still have to get the rest of the moat repaired. So let me put all these parts back for now. I don't need to carry those with me. That goes up here in the tools. But I put the paint back, though. There we go. I knew there was one more thing I had to put in there. Put the tools back in here. That I don't need, which are those two guys. And I think I'll keep the other stuff with me for now. I think the game is cutting me some slack after beating the shit out of me last night. Because I haven't seen a running horde yet, and I've gone through almost a whole day now. Usually it sends like two per day at me. So as soon as I said that now, watch what's, I'm going to get a horde come in. Let's patch this hole up too. This was kind of a little experimental mine I was doing, but it didn't, I decided to do something different, so let's just patch this up. This doesn't need to be here. And now let's fill this in real quick. Did I hear something? Oh, right. I have to drink. Keep forgetting. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday afternoon, evening, depending upon where in the world you are. Got a couple of good friends in the UK. Seriously Stressed is one of them. And they are 7 hours ahead of me, so we always have that challenge of, coordinating time when we want to do stuff together. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Trying to get Siri to move to Colorado. Too bad there wasn't some way you could enslave the zombies. You know, kind of like Conan, and then put them to work for you. I would love nothing more than to make Edgar my slave. He's such a pain in the ass. And I would put a shovel in his hand and said, "You go dig that moat for me, and don't stop until it's done." Oh, that'd be funny. Filling in dirt like this in this game always messes with my my depth perception, because sometimes it's kind of hard to see what's being filled in and so forth, just because of the angles of everything. So when that happens, you have to kind of back up and move around a little bit to figure out exactly how it's going in. There's the running horde. Shit, it's a bunch of military guys. Okay, let's put our blades to work. Choppy, choppy. Now, don't go digging out. I'm trying to fill this back in, morons. Come over here. Alright, I should probably pop a beer. Oh shit, we got a lot of damage down here too. Damn. This is supposed to be a building episode, not a destruction episode. You guys never learn. Whoa, shit. The problem is that they have a little bit of a hard time getting up that ramp there. Hey, come on, up here, boys. There you go. Ouch! Damn it. Come here, I got a little something for you. Jump down there. There you go. Perfect. Shred City. Oh, jeez. The shotgun hit him at the same time I did. It looked like I did it, but it was the gun. Alright. Come on. Get over here. I gotta watch my health. Alright, bleeding. Not good. Hey, dummy, come here. So if I can get him in a straight line, then I can get him to come up here. Over here. So what you guys are seeing now, just take that and multiply it by about 10. And that was what it was like last night. Okay, did we get them all? Let's just do a run around here real quick, because I actually want to see what other... I hadn't even gone over to that other side, so I didn't even know about that damage. Come on, quit running around in circles. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, nice. Look at that. We'll use that to upgrade our sniper rifle. Ooh, wow. They made a big hole there, too. Come here. Glitchy bastard. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice little tunnel they dug there. I'm in the process, obviously, guys, of you know, building this up. I'm going to line this whole thing with concrete, just like I did with the smaller moat. But I just haven't gotten there yet. Oh, you're trying to get your son's PJs on? Yeah, I know. The time difference is a pain in the butt. Alright, wow, this is a huge hole here. My guess is, I knew that the Z's were spawning, you know, coming from this direction last night. What's weird, though, is why they would dig in through this way, unless they were down here and they dug out this way. But that doesn't make sense either, because I was anywhere near over here. They must have, like, lost their tracking on me and then were just randomly digging. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, I think we've eliminated the threat. Or not. Yeah, there's more down there. Come here, boys. Oh, shit. Time for more beer. I can make beer, too. That's another reason why I need to get the garden going, so I get my beer supply. Come on this way. Up the ramp. And over here. Where'd you go? They're doing Ring Around the Rosies. Choppy, choppy. Okay. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, there was a couple more down here, so let's get them, because they're just making more work for me. Where the hell are you going? Where were you when I needed my channel tunnel dug? Oh shit, there's another one. Let's get out here where I have a little more room to maneuver. Squirrely bastards, man. And of course his head gets buried in the dirt, so I can't finish him off. Oh, come on. Alright, let's shoot. He's dead. Over here, dummy. Okay, finally. Whew. Stress level, Siri. That was probably a level 7 for me, maybe. I still hear footsteps. Is that a whole nother horde, or is that just one? Alright. Nice AK-47 stock. See, that's the thing about these soldier hordes, is you usually... Well, I shouldn't say usually, because zombie loot is such crap in this in Alpha 16, but you have a chance of getting some pretty decent stuff off those guys. And I've already found 2 high-level gun parts. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, there's a guy up there. Over here, dude! Alright, well, let's go turn our blade traps off. We're just wasting gas. And I gotta get this moat lined with concrete. That I probably am gonna do off camera because that's just gonna be boring as hell. Let's check our fuel for our Ginny. Ah, it's in pretty good shape. Some parts for fertilizer and stuff. That's good. We'll stick these in there for now. I bought... Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I bought a sniper rifle to upgrade this one to get it up to purple. And I forgot where I put it for a second, so I was wondering where it was. Alright, we probably need to eat, so let's throw down a stew here. And that will help get our health back up, too. And let's drink. You were at a 10 just watching me? Yep. Yes, indeed. It's funny, too, you know, 'cause I don't know about you, but I get, you know, I obviously get stressed playing this game, but sometimes I don't realize it till after, you know, whatever it is that caused the stress is over, and then all of a sudden it's like, whew. So, that's funny. Gunpowder goes in here. Now, we don't have... Let's see if we can actually make some shot. I have a little bit of lead in here. Not a whole lot, but some. So let's just throw some wood in and see how much buckshot we can make. That's only about a half a stack worth, but it's better than nothing. We might as well smelt this stuff too while we're at it. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't have. I will eventually get these forges going, but I don't want them heated up right now while I'm still working around here because we'll get screamers in. Where were we? We were putting dirt in. That's what we were doing. Now we got more company. Okay. Let's finish looting these military guys too. They might have some more parts on them. Oh, look at that. Very nice. 2 high-level pieces of loot there. I'll take it. I'll take it. And some military boots. Probably end up just selling those to the vendor. I haven't found the military grade armor in the game to really be any better at all to speak of than the iron armor. But it's a hell of a lot more expensive to repair because it takes the fiber, military fiber. So I don't even bother with it. I just go sell it. If I found some high-level purple pieces, I probably would keep them and repair them. But this stuff, I mean, look, you know, this thing's worth quite a bit of money right there. But it would be really expensive to repair it. And it's got a durability of 585, 62% concussive. Now, you know, granted, it's not all the way repaired. But if you compare that with, like, these iron boots... 695 durability, 76 concussive. So they're close to the same level, right? Hey, by the way, Siri, look what I have for you. I have your goth boots in here. If you ever want to come on the server and play with me here. Anyway, what I was saying was, you know, these are around the same level, and they are fully repaired. I understand that, but if these were fully repaired too, they're not really going to give us that much more, but they're a hell of a lot more expensive to repair, whereas these only take forged iron to repair, right? So I think that's unbalanced and something they need to address, because if they're going to put in high-end armor that's really expensive to repair, it needs to be better than the stuff that's easy to make and easy to repair. That's my point. So until that's fixed, I just wear the iron armor. There's not really any reason to wear the military stuff. Speaking of fixing, we need to repair this. Looks like I have a Photoshop update ready to go. Alright. I don't think I can combine those and get them any higher, but let's just look. Nope, won't let me do it. A little more fertilizer material and some gun parts. I am slowly working on getting an AK-47 and an SMG upgraded. When I originally got these guns, they were pretty crap level. I haven't actually found one of these guns that's already in good shape, so I'm just slowly building them up. And you know, once they get into blue and into purple and so forth, and I have a surplus of ammo, I will start using them, because I really like the AK-47, but man, it burns through the ammo like crazy is the problem with it, so I'm not really using them at the moment. But if you have enough ammo, there's nothing quite like an AK-47 in this game. It's pretty fun to use. You have to control it a little bit, but that's part of the fun, in my opinion. You know, do burst shots and that sort of thing. Okay, back at it. You know what? Actually, let's take a quick break from building and repairing. Let's go run and grab that drop, just to kind of make things a little more interesting. I got to turn around to get out, and then I have to make sure I get a full run at this so I don't drop down into the moat, which I have done before. Okay, so we're going to come over this way. We got Mr. Hazmat dude there. Don't run into the rock. Eventually I'm going to go around this whole island and clean up all these boulders. Get all the trash picked up, all the dead branches, and make it kind of look like a park. So I got big plans for this place. I'm nowhere near being done with this series. We'll go underneath our little mini channel tunnel here underneath the water. Saves me a hell of a lot of time, because if you've never seen my videos before, this is your first time here. In order to get over to this landmass, I have to go all the way here and then around this way. And so what I did early on when I decided that I was going to make my permanent base on this island is I dug a tunnel underneath the water here so I could get over here quickly. And there's a town here, pretty good sized town, and then there's a city over here, you know, with the skyscrapers and so forth. Plus I have a trader here, and a trader right here as well. So if Edgar was my slave, I would have made him dig that for me. Somebody needs to do that. Make a mod so you can enslave Edgar. Come here, meth head. Ow! Knock that off. I'm down to 1 beer. That's not good. It's not good. We're gonna have to do some looting. Or either that or at least get the... Oh, shit. You interrupted, man. Knock it off. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take it. This will help go quite a ways towards upgrading my current AK. Might even get it into blue with that. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. I've had some fairly decent airdrops recently. Can't complain. All right, so I wonder if we should go on a quick little loot run. For no other reason, to see if we can stock us on some beer. Let's do that. Let's go back to the base and unload this stuff, and we're just going to do a little bit of looting. I'll come back later and keep working on repairs. And if we're going to do that, we might as well get the forges cranking too. I have lots of iron that I mined that we can smelt up. It's just like I said, I don't want to do that while I'm there. Because then our friends, the Screamers, will come along and wreak havoc. Not as bad as it used to be, though. The shotgun turrets do a pretty good job of taking care of them guys. Or gals. Alright, so we'll park out here. This is empty. Put all this stuff away for now. I guess the iron goes in here too. This we want to sell. And actually, you know what? Let's take that. We'll on the way, we'll take a trip to the vendor because I only had time to visit one vendor yesterday. All right, so let's repair this. We want to put our tools away in good repair. And then we'll put that guy away because we don't need him for looting. We don't need the shovel for looting either. But we will take... And we don't need the auger. We will take the rest of the stuff, though. Put the gun in here for now. Parts over here. And we'll put the purple flashlight over here. So we got two purple flashlights. In fact, let's combine those right now. 567. I don't really use those. Because, of course, I have the mining helmet on. The mining helmet is great, but it kind of makes all the other light sources in the game unnecessary. I suppose if you wanted to, use the SWAT helmet or the military helmet, then you could put a light on your gun, but I've always just used the mining helmet. Okay, so we should be good on food. Yeah, because we just did a meat stew not too long ago, and looks like we're good on drink as well. So, name of the game here, guys, is visit the trader and get some more beer. So we'll do a little looting. We want to put the dirt away too. There's no point in taking that with us. And let's grab all of this stuff, and we'll do a trader trip. All right. Off we go. We're going to make a beer run. You know what would be cool is if you could actually make a keg. Of course, I guess you couldn't carry a keg around with you. Crash. Just busted my head open. I have a few exposed iron deposits down here in the tunnel too that I need to come and tap into. So we'll hit the trader, the northernmost trader first before we do. Oh, I need that stuff though. Maybe I should have brought my auger with me. You're gonna probably want to come over here and mix it up, aren't you? Let's just do it. Get it over with. Wait, where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, I should have brought my auger with me, but I wasn't planning on getting lead. So I think my auger will get like 60 some odd pieces per hit, whereas my level 600 pick with maxed out mining gets me 40 per hit. That's all right though. Nothing in there. And we're off. One thing about this game too that I've thought about is, you know, this is a single player series, but I am playing this on a server. So when I start to get towards the end of the series, thinking about actually opening this up and letting, you know, Siri and whoever wants to come and play on it. It's a really neat world. I love this map. It's one of the coolest maps I've ever played on, just because of, you know, the layout of it and everything. That island that I found. And I've only uncovered maybe 3% of this map. So there's a whole mess of exploring that could be done. So we'll see how that goes. If you're wondering why I'm doing a single player game on a server, it's for performance reasons. My computer it's aged. I built it about 5 years ago. And I'm running a i5 6470 or something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. That's overclocked to 4 gigahertz. So the processor does pretty well. And I got a 970 graphics card in here. Whoa, don't run into the barbed wire. But the problem is that, especially on Horde nights, I have the blood moon count set to 48 because of performance reasons. And my frames just tank on Horde night. And so that's why I put it on a server, because the game runs a little bit better on a server as opposed to, you know, because I'm also using the same computer to capture. So I got OBS and all that running at the same time, and I just, you know, the performance is not acceptable on the local single player game, so that's why I'm on a server.
Time is money.
Okay.
I wager you don't have any.
Let's sell first. We'll sell all the schematics. Suit jackets, if you fully repair them, are worth a hell of a lot of money, so never scrap those. Always sell those. In case you didn't know that. This stuff isn't worth a whole lot of money, but we'll sell it because we can. We got the room for it. We might as well. We'll get a little good chunk of change out of the military stuff. And I think I'll sell him all my feathers because I got plenty of those. That's all he wants. All right, cool. Now let's see what he's got. You'll okay, Siri? Yeah. I probably won't be doing that immediately, but when I get to the point where, you know, my main master build is done or almost done, then I'll probably go ahead and open it up to anybody that wants to play. You just let me know. All right, so what has he got? We are looking for certain things. How much would it cost me to buy all of that? Nah, that's too expensive. He's got purple leg armor. I think I already have 2 pieces of leg armor back at the base, though, so I'll probably hold off on that. Normally, I would buy that, though. I do want another mining helmet, but I think I'm going to wait until I find a football helmet and I'll just make one of those. Because that's pretty expensive, too. That's the stuff I sold him. All right, let's look at his secret stash.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
I can actually get the last level of secret stash. I just don't have enough points right now. I've heard people say that's
if you got money,
maybe not worth it, though.
I can stand your
So,
smell.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that some more. Okay, here's a cheaper mining helmet, but that's still pretty expensive. I don't need the bandit gas mask. Don't need the shovel. I will buy the hop seed. I already know this, so I don't need to buy the battery bank schematic. I don't like auto turrets because they take way too much brass to maintain. Okay, yeah, he doesn't really have anything else that's something I really want to get at this point.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Shut up, rude bastard. Okay, there are 3 more traders that I've discovered. but they are a long ways away from here, so... no, not 3 more, sorry, 2 more. But we'll hit them later. Let's go into the city, and we're looking in particular for... Let me make sure I'm going the right direction. Yeah, I am. We're looking in particular for the coolers that have the beer in them. So we want Shamways, we want, you know, mini marts, that sort of thing. One thing I haven't found on this map is whatchamacallit? Tool store. My mind's drawing a blank. You know, the working stiffs. That's what I'm trying to say. Working stiffs. I think there might be some coolers in the fire station. Let's just jump in here real quick. Want to get our axe on there, and let's offload a couple things first before we go in there. You'll bunk at my house? Okay. Okay, well, there's plenty of room on the loft there. We'll make another bed for you. We don't need to carry the money with us. I think I'm going to actually toss those just because I got plenty of feathers. We want to maximize our space here. I do have maxed out Bad Mechanic. So I'll usually go on parts runs. But I won't do that this time just because that takes up a lot of space. So beer is the name of the game here. We need to find some beer. I'm going to switch to stealth mode. Be very, very quiet. We are hunting not wabbits, but beer. Oh, we want paper too. Shotgun. Shotgun turrets. Alright, I'm a little bit, we're getting a little suspicious here because there's nothing spawned in here. Should have sleepers. Where are the sleepers? Don't care about that. We'll scrap that. Cans are very precious for making oil. Suppose I could buy some beer. That might not be a bad idea. If we don't find any, just remind me to hit a vending machine and we'll just buy some. Okay. I'm really nervous now, you guys. There's no sleepers in here. Where the hell are they? Hopefully they don't spawn in on top of my head. Nice. I'll take all that. I'm still working on trying to get to Quality Joe level 3 too, at a buzzard. How far away do we need to go to get there? Scavenging, I need 5 more points. Yes, I have to have 60 to get Quality Joe. So, because of that, I'm going to pretty much loot everything. Even though we're specifically looking for beer. Excellent, more shotgun parts. We need those for turrets. The quality doesn't matter for turrets. Hot and cold, hot and cold. Alright, let's jump up here. There we go. Nothing. You have to kind of jump right before, or swing the axe right before you jump. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to that one. All right. We'll do this the hard way then. Well, not that this is hard. It just takes a little more time is all. All right, we'll take those. Okay, that takes care of everything in this room. Now let's scrap a couple things to save some space. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think we'll keep everything else. Yeah, I know those doors are unlocked, but I get iron for breaking them down. Plus, it's fun to break them down. One of the things I like about the War of the Walkers mod is that when you do break a door down, first of all, the door doesn't actually break; it just unlocks. But you also get brass doorknobs, which is great because brass is also another very precious thing in the game that you can only get from looting. You can't mine it, at least in the vanilla game. Okay, that takes care of this room. Let's run upstairs real quick. See if there's any sleepers up here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, don't need to really be sneaking around then. Let's check these two things. And we don't have any, all of our coins are out in the bike, so let's go back out and grab some of those, and we'll just buy some beer just so I have a little more. So we'll put all of this non-stacking stuff in the bike first, and then we'll fill it up with the other stuff. Not likely I'm going to find any more hop seed. Don't care about that. This can be scrapped. Yeah, I think those do stack, but again, not very likely I'm going to find another one of those. Alright, let's go buy some beer, and then we'll hit the next place. There isn't any beer in there. There was... Hopefully the one downstairs still has them. There we go. It is noon. Noontime. Now, I'd like to find a shamway. But I don't know if we have a shamway in town here. This little guy might have a couple of coolers inside. And a sleeper. It's no longer a sleeper. We are also after paper. I hear footsteps. Well, hello, creepy crawly. He turned his head, or turned his whole body, right as I was trying to line up a headshot. There we go. Oh, a nice purple lumberjack shirt. Because we all know how much I like lumberjack shirts. Inside joke. Paint. I'll take that. When you guys see these brass faucets, make sure you take them. Get lots of good brass out of those at the forge. Say goodnight, Gracie. All right, no beer, but we did get a few other things. Well, I guess I have no room in there, so let's eat that. We will scrap that. Don't need the coffee beans. We'll scrap that. That's only worth 24. So we'll scrap that. And really, this is... Yeah, that's a nice shirt, though. I might keep that. I don't know why. Yeah, you know, I would get more brass out of this if I smelted it straight up, but in the interest of space, I'm going to go ahead and scrap this too. Moving on down the street. Looking for some beer coolers. This is a store here. That we will scrap. Don't care about the coffee seats. Come here. Nurses are very dangerous on always run because they are super fast. They and a few other types of zombies. There's some coolers. That's what we're looking for. No beer. Oh man. Come on, game. That's worth 400. That's all right. We're gonna scrap these because those aren't worth anything. And let's break open this guy. We'll get rid of this. That's kill the wabbit. We'll scrap that. Plastic is very easy to get. And we'll grab those things. All right. We are out of space. And we have a lumberjack there too. Edgar. Whenever I see Edgar, I need to kill him, just on principle. That'll give us a can back. And we should drink while we have the opportunity, because it is the apocalypse. And you don't want to pass up food when you have the chance to consume it. Scrap that. And I think we are finished looting this place. Oh, that's worth a fair amount of money. Hey, you're interrupting me. Knock it off. You get hit in the nuts since I can't hit you in the head. Bastard. Alright, I think I'm going to take this in place of the cloth, because cloth is like so easy to make, it's not even funny. Well, we're full up, so I wonder if the gun store's reset. Last time I looted this place, I had cops left and right spawning in. And there are coolers in here too. Okay, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's open this guy up. And let's offload a few things here that we don't absolutely need to take with us at the moment. Have lots of mechanical parts. We can offload that stuff. We can offload that. I want to keep the cans. I guess we'll offload the fertilizer for now. I want to keep the brass and the paper that we can offload the paint. Don't care about the quests. And I guess we'll get rid of that for now too. I just keep those for selling, by the way. I don't like the sawed-off shotguns. Keep that in there. Alright, let's loot this place. Let's see if we can get in and out without too much trouble here. Let's put night vision on, see if we can headshot this guy. There we go. There's an Edgar. Baldy. Yeah, I had quite the fight in here the first time I looted this building. I put the video of it up on YouTube. I think the video is called I Fought the Irradiated Law, so if you guys want to... Oh, nice. That was a good haul. And a blue hunting rifle, fully assembled. I like it. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out, I think I put that video up about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. We'll scrap this. So that's why I'm being a little more cautious in here, because man, oh man, that was quite the deal. What would happen is I'd go in here, you know, and they'd spawn in cops, and I'd fight them off. I'd run back outside though, and then they'd spawn new ones in, and it just kept spawning more and more and more in. But that was in 16.3, and they've come out with 16.4 since then. So one of the things I know that they fixed in 16.4 was how the sleeper spawns worked. What the hell's wrong with the floor in here? Huh, that's weird. Did I hit this cart? Yeah, I did. So we'll see how, oh shit. He spawned in right there. I don't think he was there before. As soon as I opened that box, I looked up in the corner and I saw him up there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. A blue AK-47. Worth the price of admission and then some. That makes me happy. Nothing quite like an AK-47 to make you happy. In a video game, not in real life. Okay, let's see. That's pretty good stuff. Magnum parts, I'll take that. Oh, come on. I think I neck shotted him. Let's at least kill that guy. These are worth a lot of money. In case you didn't know that, if you ever find a blood draw kit, make sure you keep them because you can sell them for some good bank there. Alright, let's scrap that. We'll take the blood draw kit. I guess we'll throw the iron out. We don't need the jars. Take the lead. This box is... Ooh, AK-47 barrel. Nice. What else do I want to give up? No, I think I'm going to give up this because I'm not doing multiplayer, so I have no reason to lock anything. And it doesn't sell for very much either. So we'll put that... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put it in here. Where'd it go? There it is. Excellent. All good stuff. All right, I need to go... See, I hate going back out because that's when they respawn. But I don't have room for this stuff. Take the paper. That doesn't matter. So, you know what I think I'll do? What do we have in here? We have... that I want for sure. These are... I could use the compound bow to upgrade my current bow. So let's see. What are we going to leave here? We'll leave the mechanical parts. We'll leave the lead. Inventory management. Such a pain in the ass. That stuff is super easy to make even though it's cool. So we'll leave the duct tape. Oh, let's also buy more beer. I guess we're not going to loot beer, we're going to buy beer. But that's okay, that works too. Christmas time. Oh, by the way, Siri, I have snow here. I woke up this morning and there was snow on the ground. Not very much, though. Since I know you like snow. For those of you who don't know, I live in Colorado, so... Obviously, we get snow in the wintertime. Well, I think we better head back to the base since we're completely out of space here. We might as well, though, go back to the trader and sell what we can since he's nearby. And maybe we'll hit the other trader too that's along the road. Winter Wonderland. Kind of neat. Okay, so... we want to keep this, and we want to sell that. We want to keep this, and we want to sell that. I'm going to keep all the hunting rifle parts because I'm in the process of upgrading a hunting rifle. We want to keep that. Whoop. No, we want to keep it, not throw it away. And we want to sell the cowboy hat. Pistol parts, hunting rifle parts. I think we want to keep the rest of the stuff that's in there. Let's also take our coinage. And we'll put the blue hunting rifle in there. Oh, that's right. This guy doesn't have anything we want to buy, though. We'll just sell to him.
Hey, jackass, can I lighten that backpack up for you?
We're selling that. I have a blood draw kit back at the base, so we'll sell that for 640 cha-ching. I'd get a little more money if I repaired that, but I don't have any leather, and it's not that big of a deal. I don't usually repair gun parts before I sell them because they burn a repair kit. I guess that's really all I want to sell them, because I'm in the process of upgrading the shotgun too.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try.
Oh, we got company outside. What's up, guys? Ooh, there's a whole bunch of military dudes in there. I got space. Should we try and kill him? I wonder if we can just draw them off one at a time or a couple at a time. If they all come at me, I'm gonna have to shoot him in the ass. Over here, dummy. Nothing. Okay. Let's pull the next one. Grain alcohol. I'll take that. Alright, let's pull the next one. Over here. Alright, I need to take a beer here. Come on, guys, give me something good. Going to all this effort to put you out of my misery. And I want some fat loots for my trouble. There we go. There we go. Nice. That'll help upgrade my current SMG. Over here, dummy. When you're finished, thank you. Military boots. Not bad. Sell that. Oh, look at that. There's some bank. All right, so we don't need the lead that bad. Let's see if we can unload a couple things on the bike before we I don't think we can, though. We're full up here, aren't we? Alright, here, let's do this then. We're just going to sell this military armor anyway.
Oh, let me guess. You need to buy something.
No, I need to sell something. That is a nice helmet, though, but it doesn't have a light on it. Let's sell him this, too, because I can make that very easily. And... Alright, let's try that.
There's a sale, even if it's this.
Oh, we got another drop. How about that? Let's just mark it for now, because I don't actually drop. I don't have room for whatever's in it, so we'll have to come back to that later. All right. Next. Man, that is a lot of military Z's. So hard to hit those guys when they're going around in circles. They have no problem hitting you, though. There we go. Rocket launcher parts. Take it. And I'll take some pills, too, because you hurt me. Bastard. We're also going to need to drink now. Alright, next. As long as I can pull these guys one at a time, we should be in good shape here. Something else to sell. He doesn't even know I'm here. Okay. Alright, we got two now. Should be able to take on two, but let's pull them away from the rest of the guys. Loot him really fast. Not getting him in the head there. Oh, nice, 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 nice. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Let's try something here. No room, no room. Let's drop those just temporarily. Since I can't type to save my life today. Because I have this gold mine of military zombies. I'm just going to temporarily put some stuff in here. So I have room. To get all this loot. Another thing we can do too, now that I'm thinking about it, is we could combine this into one gun. Or no, we can't. Never mind, I'm not thinking straight here. I need a workbench for that, so. He might have a workbench in there, I don't know. But anyway, let's keep taking these guys out. Those are worth some bank. In fact, those are better than the ones I have. Look at that. Dude, brush your teeth. Good Lord. Guess he's got more important things to worry about than brushing his teeth. Like eating my brains, for example. Another helmet. Oh shit, that scared me. Almost done. Money, money. Well, this was pretty profitable, guys. I don't think I've ever actually deliberately picked off a military horde like this for loot. But, you know, you see how I'm doing this, so as long as you can get them one at a time, or no more than two at a time, it's doable. Having trouble getting a good headshot on him. There we go. Definitely want to hit these guys in the head. Nice. I mean, that's obvious, right? But especially the military guys, because body shots hardly even do anything to them at all. Whoop. Had a little lag there or something. Any day now. All right. Come here. Tired of screwing around with you. Oh, that's worth some money too. And look at that. Nice. We got some fat loots out of that, guys. That was definitely worth the effort. All right, so let's throw that out. And we're going to try and sell some of this stuff. What time is it? It's 1900. Okay, so 7 o'clock. Let's see. I don't think I want to sell any of that. I'm going to keep those and combine them with the ones I just found to make them a little better. So we're going to sell this. We're going to sell this. We're going to sell that. And that. Everything else we're going to keep.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
And he restocks on day 67, so I'll have to remember that. What day is it now?
Cha-ching!
65.
Thanks,
Okay.
buddy.
Okay, let's grab the really good stuff first. And then I want to keep my wood, and we'll just leave this stuff here, and we'll come back for it at another point in time. Excellent. That worked out pretty good. Now, I want to basically head for that point. So we'll do a temporary marker, just so we know we're going the right direction. You guys are awful quiet in chat there. Hopefully I'm not putting anyone to sleep. A dismal rainy day. Rattlesnake. This town here, I've not even looted anything in it, I don't think. As far as I recall, as much as I can remember. So I've got lots of looting to do. Make sure I'm lined up. I don't want to go barreling off into the water there. So that would suck at this point, with all the loot I have. Home sweet home. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get the forges going before we left. Oh well. Not a big deal. All right. Turn the light off there. So, what are we going to do first? Let's unload. We got a lot of good gun parts. I'm excited to see how high I can get my AK and my SMG with all this stuff. I think that's all we need to put in here. We'll put the quest in there, and is there anything else that goes in there? I don't think so. Brass can go in here. All the gun parts will go in here for the moment. Let's do the goggles right now. Combine those. So we got 10 points plus repaired all the way back to full. That's good. These we'll put in here for the moment. Oil goes in here. Yeah, I'd say that was a pretty good loot run. So let's go ahead and put the seeds. Those go in here. We have 26 hop seeds. I really need to get my garden going. All right, so let's see. What do we want to do? I need to finish repairing the moat, but I might do that. I might do that off camera. I don't know. We'll see. So let's actually play around with these gun parts and see what we can do with our guns. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on my sniper rifle. I'll bet you we're going to be able to get this up to purple now. So I got that part there, and I think that's it for sniper. Yeah. So let's disassemble that one, and we'll disassemble this one. Why is it getting red outside? It's not Horde Night, is it? It can't be Horde Night. I just had Horde Night 2 nights ago. That's kind of neat, though, actually. Look at that. Look at that sunset in the snow. That's really pretty cool looking. I just saw the red and I'm going, oh shit, is it Horde Night again? That's happened to me before. Creeps up on you sometimes. So, we are combining. So, let's take our receivers. That gets to 493. Boom, purple. Awesome. That one gets up to 437. I wonder if I should repair this first. I bet we'll get a couple more points if I do. So, let's pull that back out. Whoop. Let's repair it. And now it's 460. Much better. And then we have this one and this one. Excellent. We got that into purple. Sniper rifle parts. We already have purple parts, so we make them better purple parts. We already have a purple barrel, so we make it a better purple barrel. And we now are the proud owner, my friends, of a purple sniper rifle. Whoo! 537. See, now, the thing about the sniper rifle here is that I found this thing, like, in my second or third episode. And it was, like, brown level, I don't know, 50-something something. Really crappy quality. And I've kept the rifle the whole time and just slowly upgraded it over time. You know, with the goal, of course, you know, getting it to purple. So that's kind of a personal achievement of mine that I finally got that to purple. That's why I'm so giddy about it. Okay, let's do AK-47 next. So we have our green AK, and we have a yellow AK up here. Let me get rid of this iron, just to make a little more room. And then I think I have couple of AK parts too. So I have that. Those are SMGs. I got an AK barrel and a stock. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... These are all fully repaired, okay? So I'm going to put together... Let's do this one. Another AK with these parts and make it a whole gun. So check this out. We've got 4 damaged parts here. And if I repair each one of these individually, obviously it's going to take at least 4 repair kits. It might even take more because... Where's my gun? Because these 2 are really damaged. So let's see if we can get this repaired. How much is it going to take? We have 24 kits. Nice. Okay, so we repaired 4 pieces with 3 kits. Okay? I went through this in the video that I released this morning, too, in case you haven't seen it. But whenever you have multiple parts like that, if you can combine them first into a full gun and then repair it, you'll get more efficiency with your repair kits. Now, this is the only other part I have that's not repaired, so that one I'm just going to repair on its own. and burn another kit, just so I can get maximum points out of these things. Okay, we might need a little more space for this, so let's put the hunting rifle stuff away for the moment, and the pistol stuff. Well, these were automatically saving for turrets. Actually, well, I shouldn't say that. I do want to put this gun together, and I need parts for that. So we're gonna use the pump parts. That gives us a nice blue shotgun. Now, I haven't put any points into shotguns. Again, we have 3 parts that need to be repaired. We've got 19 kits. And we've repaired 3 parts with 1 repair kit. Pretty cool. If you guys have ever been, you know, all the way into end game in 7 Days to Die, you'll know how precious repair kits become. And so that's why it's definitely worth, you know, doing that. At least in vanilla, you know. So those parts we're going to use for our next shotgun turret that we make. Now let's do our AK. So we're going to take everything apart. Okay, so let's start with the stock. I wonder if we're going to be able to make this whole thing purple. That would be cool. Okay, let's do the barrel next. Okay, that one we only got into blue. We'll do the parts. Okay, the parts are into purple. That's good. What am I doing? Nice, those are almost perfect parts. And then we'll do the receivers. Alright, it's going to be either a low-end purple or a very high-end blue. Let's see how it comes together here. Purple. Nice. Excellent. Look at that. 525 AK. Happy about that. I'm going to start using that now, but I got to get the bullets going on it. Okay, let's do the SMGs next. So that's SMG. Thought I had one more SMG part in here, but I guess I don't. Okay. So same thing. Let's disassemble this one. And we'll put those parts in. And then repair this, and we should be able to do this with 1 kit. So we have 18 repair kits. Oh, you know what? It's not going to let me do that because these parts are probably too high a quality, I'm guessing? I don't know. What if we put lower quality parts in it? Oh, wrong thing. No, it still won't let me repair it. It's probably just because collectively there's not enough damage. I'm not sure why it's not letting me do that, unless that's a bug. But all right, no big deal. We'll just have to burn 2 repair kits on that, which for an SMG I'm willing to do. We'll repair that one, and we'll repair that. And let's take this apart. Take this one apart. And now we combine. So we'll do the stock first. That gives us a green stock. Okay, let's do the parts next. We're already into purple on those. And then we'll do the receivers next. Almost to purple on those. And then the barrels. So we're definitely going to have a blue SMG. Yep, 465 blue. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I typically don't use these until they get at least into blue. Excuse me, mostly because of the durability. So, a low level green or lower SMG, the durability is going to go down on it really quick. So I typically will wait until I can get, high blue, low purple before I start using those in earnest. Now, the cool thing about the SMG in Alpha 16 is that it uses 9mm ammo. They used to use 10mm ammo, but they removed that from the game, and 9mm ammo is the cheapest to make. So that makes this a very viable end-game gun once you can, get the durability to the point where it's not wearing out on you quickly. All right, neat. So we've got our purple AK. That's going to be a Horde Night gun, but like I said, we got to get ammo for it. That's not a whole lot of ammo for an AK. I'd burn through that really quickly. Let's at least load it up, though. Look at that, man. I love this gun. Okay. We'll put it away. Next, we have hunting rifle to do. So we'll grab all these hunting rifle parts. Not that. That we need to put on our shotgun. And same thing here, we're just going to tear these apart. I think we're definitely going to be able to make a purple hunting rifle out of this. My hunting rifle, by the way, is my backup sniper. In case you're wondering why I'm messing with a hunting rifle. So, let's put together... that barrel. No, actually this barrel. And it looks like my bolts and parts are all fully repaired. So I don't know if it's going to let me repair this or not. Yeah, it will. Cool. Okay. Now, let's put this stock on here. And this barrel. Can I repair that? Yes, I can. One repair kit for 2 parts. And then we'll do the same thing with this barrel. And this stock. Yeah, see, it let me repair those. I don't know why the other one didn't. I'm almost thinking that's a bug then. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, combine time. We'll start with the stocks. We already got a good purple. We'll add the blue to it. And that gets us to a perfect hunting stock. So this one we'll hang on to. And either sell or make another rifle out of it. Okay, barrels next. So I don't care about repairing that so much. Will this get us to perfect? Yes, it will. Okay, we'll hang on to that. In fact, we'll put these two together. Oh, we have 2 barrels. Hit the wrong button there. No, not that one, this one. Okay, and then we'll combine these parts and these bolts. So definitely have a purple hunting rifle. That I'll probably just put together later and sell, because I don't need a backup hunting rifle. The hunting rifle itself is a backup. But it's a nice one, though. Okay, so let's just put that there. We have a rocket launcher. I think those are the only rocket launcher parts that we have. And we already have the parts. So what we need for that is a barrel. I keep doing that. Rocket launcher's fairly useful for crowd control. It doesn't do a whole lot of structural damage, which is exactly what you want. But it's terrible at, if you actually do want it to do structural damage, like if you're trying to take down a building or something. Magnum parts. So we can put these together. Now I have other Magnum parts at the desert base. And I believe I have enough to actually make a whole gun. I just have to get back over there and grab it one of these days. Oh, we still have more hunting rifle parts. Which we could combine with that. $581. All right. Now, the rest of this stuff is just bows, and I could combine those for my shotgun and pistols. And I think I'll do that later. So I know you guys are probably getting bored of watching me do this. But let's do this, though. I'm going to repair both of these. And hit it again. I don't know what I'm hitting to do that. Good. We'll get our barrel into purple. Beautiful. Okay, we got some good guns going there. Good guns. All right, guys. Well, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I will be back in about an hour to start our Empyrean Galactic Survival multiplayer stream. So I'll have some other friends joining me on that. So if you're around and you're interested in seeing some space adventuring, go ahead and stop on back by for that. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I will... Oh, the other thing I want to tell you is I'm going to be gone all next week on business. So I won't have access to the computer. I won't be able to do any videos or streaming. So I will be basically offline. I'll still be on Twitter and all that, but I won't be able to make anything or stream for that week. But when I get back the week after, then we'll resume as usual. I'm also going to try and put up an actual schedule moving forward. And, stick to it as best as I can. I know that's important for streaming and so forth. And so I'll do that. But no point in doing that, of course, until I get back. So I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And you guys take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon or morning or whatever time it is for you. And we'll catch you next time around. Bye.